Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. Hey, Sup Frank, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. Hey, Sup Frank, how? Hey Frank, sup my friend? Do you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now I can hear you. How are you? How are you, Frank?
Um, just finished eating. It's a beautiful day here. Um, am I?
Bon
Can you?
appetit, my
Okay.
friend. Hope you enjoyed your meal
Oh yeah,
and you are focusing with me now. Are you full focus with me now?
100% focused, my friend. Probably not as focused as these guys, though.
Okay, my
These guys
friend.
are about to rumble.
I I just want to say that it's a good time to have you with me on the commentary. Thanks a lot for having you here. Here we go for the first match between these two use-driven giants, Legend and Andy. Let's go the first one on Arabian Oasis. Here are the rules. We have two vetoes, and the first map will be the Arabian Oasis, and the loser pick the map as usual. Here we see Legend going Allied, and we have Andy going Soviet. Here we go for the first match. Thank you very much, my friends who are joining me on the live chat. Jcard and Jalad, thank you very much, my friends, and the others who are now on the live stream. Here we go for the first one. Get ready, Andy, please. You can go ahead, Frank. I want to hear your voice.
Well, this is a pretty exciting one because we've seen these guys play head to head many times, but it's always Yuri versus Iraq. But this time, a little plot twist. They're changing it up. Legend's going to play Allies, and Andy's going to play Soviets. They're both very confident that they're going to win this. There was a little trash talk going on a couple weeks ago between. So we hope that there's some banter here in between games between them. We expect the comments from Andy, of course. The what we love most about him are the comments in between games. Um, but who's going to take it? I mean, I don't know. Flip a coin. I have no idea who's going to take this. We're about to find out if shows really are OP or not. Because I feel like these guys are
OB.
on footing here. They're
Let me say
around
it.
the
They
scene.
are OB. They are really OB. They are so OP.
Allied OP.
You can
Yeah.
guess
What's OP?
who will win the series.
I don't
Both
know.
are great. Both are great,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, the person who wins the series is basically the person who did the most push-ups this morning. Whoever got in the biggest workout this morning is going to take this series,
Let
pretty
me
much.
start the prediction. You can go ahead, my friend. I'm gonna start. Of course, we are waiting for Lloyd to finish the series. It is the last game. Thanks to Andy, he is notifying me that Lloyd will raid us. So we are waiting for him to finish his series. Then we can go ahead.
Well,
What do you
what do
think?
you think? Do you think there's a favorite here? Do you think that the Soviet has the advantage? Do you think that Legend's going to take this?
To be honest, I was expecting Andy to go Yuri. I don't know why
Yeah.
he did not do it. Andy is
Well,
too tough
they
on
agreed.
Arabian Oasis as Yuri.
Yeah. Well,
He's
they agreed
he's
to
very
change it
good.
up for
He's very good.
the sake of keeping it interesting, and they're both very cocky and confident that they're going to take this down.
Oh, I have someone started the predictions, I think, or it's the best one. Let me edit the predictions. Here we have Andy and Legend. Both are great Yuri's Revenge players. We are forced to see a good series. Am I right, Frank?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to
Or what do you
be.
think? Just let me know
I'm
if
having
the
a little.
predictions.
Oh, and
Just
okay,
launch
there we go.
the predictions. Don't know if you are watching me from the live stream.
All right. So yeah, I was having trouble hearing you. Now I turned you up, so
No, no worries.
everything's good now.
My friends on the live chat, just tell me if the predictions is going as is going good. Is everything good? AJ Card, are you here? Can you hear me? Okay, thank you, RD. Thank you very much. RD OB.
Yo, RD is OP as fuck.
Yeah, I wanna message Lloyd just to see he's still live. I think Root and MZIN still running. 3-2 for Root. So it's best of 7. It's the last match. Root is on match point. It's not that bad to wait a little bit. I know it's kind of rude to make you wait, my friends, on the live chat, but we are waiting our friend Lloyd to raid us. Frank, we are all waiting your commentary today. So we are waiting you to hit the dance floor. Let's say like this. We are
You should
waiting
see
you.
me on the real dance floor, my friend. You should see me on the real dance floor, boy. You have no idea, my man.
You are
No
good.
idea.
You are a good friend, and really, I'm glad to have you here with me on the voice chat. Thank you very much for
Pleasure
accepting
is
the
mine.
invite.
All right, Legend just readied up. Andy readied up. We're gonna have some Allied versus Soviets.
I think we have to go as both players agreed to go. We are starting the first one on the Arabian Oasis. We have Legend on the top right versus Andy on the top left. Legend allied, and Andy is a Soviet player choosing Iraq. What do you think, Frank, will happen in this
You
match?
know, I'm really excited about this series. I'm a
You have
little
to be.
nervous
You
for
have to be excited.
Andy. Yes, I'm a little nervous for Andy. Um, I
Why?
think he's underestimating Legend's allies here. I think Legend has a very, very straightforward, confident plan that he's utilized enough, and I think that plan is quite simply Mirage BF. So we'll see how Andy deals with it. I think Andy's going to have to make some very serious, difficult decisions, but it's a strong suit. So,
Yeah, it's a
what's his
very
best
strong
out of
series.
anything?
You
Best of
you mean that Andy's pick is questionable or something
Mhm.
like that? I don't know why he did not pick Yuri faction. He likes to go
Well,
Yuri at this map.
yeah, I mean he's a Yuri player and Legend's a Soviet player, but they're I guess they agreed to swap it up for this series to test themselves in a slightly different manner. Like I feel like whoever wins this series is the stronger player. You could say,
That's
really.
right. It's not bad to see the players swap their factions. This will be different.
I'm a little surprised by both builds, actually. This is a pretty early Air Force Command and a pretty early Rocketeer for a map like this. This is a pretty early Rhino tank for a map like this as well. This is known for being a very, very, very heavy eco start. So both players are opening up with
Heavy
a
eco.
more active play here.
That's right. Here we see the first harassment from Andy with two rhinos.
Seal IV, two war factories for Andy.
Seal IV for Legend. That's right.
It looks like there's conscripts in this flak. This is dangerous. If the battle lab goes down, this is a horrible start for. Don't put your battle lab in the front, boys. Put the B
Oh.
lab in the back where it belongs, boys. Easy snipe here from Andy. Huge,
free
absolute
tick
humiliation.
for Andy.
Yeah, power drops here though, boys. Let's not forget about that. This power drop and the seal is on the way as well. This power drop and seal could kill a whole base. Let's not sneeze at this. Interesting location. Gonna get one war here
Leg-
at the bare minimum, going for the MCV, forces the MCV to move. Gonna get a power plant.
oh, huge.
But the
But it's
Rhino's
still
at
not
his
worthy.
back door here. He's got one Mirage tank to his name.
Andy
Is
is
that enough?
backdooring Legend now. He's
Looks
using
like
the
Legend is
GIs.
gonna hold this. Andy gonna die for the B lab. It's not enough. He wants to kill. He gets
Oh,
to kill again. Worth it, right? I mean, he killed two miners there somehow as well.
that attack was worthy
Absolutely. So,
because he took the battle lap.
and two miners. He killed two miners as well. I think that's what really is why he's in a completely winning position right now. He's got two war
Yeah.
factories. He's up a miner,
Legend is
and the Rhinos
spending
flooding in again.
too much
Legend is
money
in
on the
big trouble.
seals. I see Legend is spending too much money on the seals. Do you think it's a good idea, right idea, or
I think
it's
it's
a
a good
bad one?
idea, but
Thank you very much, my friend Lloyd, for the raid. Thanks a lot.
you got to keep in mind the level of play here. I mean, sometimes your opponent it just has perfect control, perfect timing, and just gets the damage. Um, and that's what we've seen here from Andy so far. Legend's not dead yet,
No.
but his position doesn't look very
Here
good.
we see the lab is up once again for Legend, and
Yeah,
Andy is trying to make the eco boosts from moving the MCV to the mid left.
yeah, he's got 7 miners.
Another
7.
MCV move. Yeah, 7 miners for the Soviet player, and this is a huge. Look at
He's
that
got
sentry
enough to
gun.
defend this, the power drop and Mirage, and he's got to back up and say, all right, what's Plan B? Andy just needs to make sure the seal does not kill him here.
I don't know why Andy
Enough.
is not using the desolators, by the way.
And Andy
He
just lost
has
his
to.
whole army up front. The seal was very distracting there, and suddenly Suddenly, Andy's army is down to 2 rhinos, and that's it.
What do you see? What do you think about Andy Soviet at this early stage of the match? What do you think?
It's
Is it
nothing to be
good or
trite.
not?
It's serious. It's very serious. His Soviets are very serious.
Oh,
Very serious.
you mean
But
the
Legend's
rushes?
allies.
You mean the rushes? The early
Um,
rushes for
his
Andy?
approach. I think his approach has worked out. That last attempt though was unfortunate. He
Look
got
at that bunker next to the war factory, and look at the sentry gun hidden behind the MCV on the left mid. He's planning for something, for heavy attack.
IFV in the north here.
Look at the seal IFV in Andy's base. Oh, he
Oh my
took it.
god, that is so
The war factory
obnoxious.
went down, and that was good.
And somehow Legend has a full base with an ore purifier here. He's like stretching down. And Andy needs to switch into Desolators probably sooner rather than later. He cannot take this fight.
Legend is in a better position, I guess.
I guess. I mean, these War Factory kills with the seals are
ShOwMaTcH,
definitely
welcome my
pretty
friend
big.
to the stream. Sorry for interrupting you, Frank. You can go ahead, my friend.
Yeah, it's hard to say who's better right now. I mean, Andy has 10.5K and rising. He's got 4 War Factories now to Legends 1.
Look at Andy. Look at Andy. He has 10K in the bank.
This power drop from Legend is perfect. Why? Because it's very distracting. Andy needs to deal with that, and he's moving his Mirage at the same time. Why is this perfect? Because he has a Spy IV at the bottom. This could potentially win the game here,
He will
boys.
distract Andy somehow.
Got
He
him!
was able to spy the war factory, and that is
Building infiltrated,
Andy.
technology stolen. Mirage tank split in
Andy
the
must
north
do
here.
something now. Andy must do something now.
It's approaching now or never territory. The question for Legend
L-
is: do you just keep making Mirage? At what point do you transfer into Grizzlies for veteran Grizzlies? I don't think
Look
he has
at
enough
the
Mirage.
veteran Mirage tanks now. Where is
Oh
the
my
radar?
god!
Andy doesn't have the radar yet.
There it is. So Andy has
Here it
2
is.
ways to
Hey,
win
Rook and
this.
Rolls. Welcome, my friend.
Either Andy needs to win because of a Deso bomb or the IC. He's not going to
Yeah.
be able to actually fight veteran. Oh, we got a veteran battle fortress.
We are
We got a
talking
veteran GI in there as well. Holy shit! This
about
is
effective
terrible.
disso bomb, not any disso bomb. You have to make an effective disso bomb to stop these Mirage tanks.
This is gonna have to be the greatest Deso bomb of all fucking time here. Veteran Mirage,
Huge
boys.
number of Mirage tanks for Legend.
And he's mixing the armored Grizzly tanks in as well for good measure.
Nice one from Andy. Nice placement for those Desolators. What do you think, Frank?
Yeah,
Was it a good
VF is
placement?
going to clean this up here. He's splitting with the veteran Grizzlies here. Any damage at all is too much damage. Oh, Andy rebuilt his MCB. Excuse me, he still has his MCB. The spy is just so devastating.
No
Andy has a
worries,
lot
my
of
friend.
tanks and a lot of money. Andy could potentially win this game, but he's going to need the IC, which he's trying to get right now.
Do you think Andy should have had a barracks in the front of his base for the
Yeah, he wants
Desolators?
one.
For the
These
Desolators?
veteran Grizzlies are going to get mopped up here. Kind of a big deal. These Rhinos are going to get closer to promotion.
That's right. Here we see Legend lost all of his Grizzlies, and the drones are out at the same time for Andy.
I'd like to see a split from Andy here. The
Nice
MCV's pretty
MCV.
vulnerable in the back here. There's nothing really. There's no power drops.
Here we see the IC for Andy.
Only one flat track filled with Desos here.
I was not expecting this long opening.
B-Lab's gonna go down. The BF is also gonna fall. And Elite
Wow.
Rhino joins in.
Look, look, look,
But
look. The rhinos are
an-
melting down.
another flat track. Is this filled with Desos?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh
I
man,
think
that would
it's
have been
empty.
nasty if that was
It
filled with
was
Desos.
empty.
Whew. IC's
Oh,
up and it's almost ready, but I mean, two elite rhinos with IC is pretty
one and
serious
half a
business.
minute remaining.
Deso
This,
gets sniped off the barracks.
oh,
This game's on a knife edge. The Iron Curtain's almost ready, and he
that's
needs it.
right.
He needs the IC. He was trying to buy time for his Deso. The sentry comes in, and Andy holds the Mirage tanks with the elite fucking Rhino. It's anybody's game. Legend is rich. I'd like to see him make some air now. Some
Look at
Rocketeers.
Andy. Andy is losing.
I don't know who's losing. I have no idea. He's gonna try to get he's gonna sacrifice these Grizzlies for the B Lab kill. Gets it. Legend with 9K. He's gonna switch into some Rocketeers now. The Iron Curtain's ready, and there's an elite Rhino here. I don't know if you guys ever had an elite Rhino, invulnerable elite Rhino at your front door before, but generally speaking,
Andy must use his IC effectively now. In Legend space. Now, that was a good
there it
IC,
is.
I think.
What's his target
What
here?
do you
Just the
see?
MCV,
The
right? There's
MCV,
no battle
for
lab. This
sure. The
MCV is
MCV
going
for sure.
down. Cell.
He will be.
MCV is down. There's no service depot.
He
The
will
elite Rhino.
go to the war factory for sure. And the war was
Is just going
down.
to alt this war. Now,
The war factory
Legend
went
should be
down
making
for
carriers right now.
the last war factory, I think, for Legend now.
One war factory is not enough, boys. Andy can just keep creating threats here and split and all that stuff. There's two elite Grizzly tanks, though. Let's not sneeze at that. And there really isn't that many Rhinos right now. So, I'm surprised Legend's not making carriers. He definitely should. It's now or never for Legend. He's got one war factory. This next IC is very dangerous. I don't think
He
he's going to
has
have enough
two
to actually push
elite
them.
Grizzlies, but I think they are not enough to stop Andy Floods. Do you think those are enough
No,
to stop Andy?
absolutely not. Well, he has
Look
10K
at
behind
Andy,
this.
but Andy is broke
Andy's
at the same
broke.
time.
Maybe this is enough. This could be enough. Where are the Harriers? He should be making Harriers as well. He is
That's
making
right.
Harriers back at home.
Don't know
He
why.
forces the defensive IC.
He's
Both
with
of his
one
elites
Harrier
go
at the
down.
moment.
He's going to get the nuclear reactor with the air. Hit the nuclear reactor with the air, bro. Hit it. Oh, he could have.
Oh,
He wants to kill the Rhinos. I don't blame him, but he could have had the power. His Rocketeers weren't shooting.
he should have killed
Oh no,
the
that was
AA.
terrible, right? I mean, where are the Grizzlies now? He needed that nuclear reactor. Okay, he still has Grizzlies on the field, but Andy had a spare nuclear reactor. What am I talking about? He thought of that way ahead of time. Legend still has money. The Ore Purifier are doing wonders here, but only one Warfax production. Legend needs damage, but
Look
there's
at
the flat
Andy.
cannons everywhere. The IC's still up. We got a Tesla coil and a Terror drone in the back defending his MCV as well. I don't. It's still playable for Legend, but it's not looking good.
Nice flak cannon from Andy on the high ground, in the left mid, for
Oh,
preventing those Rocketeers. Look at the Harriers.
It's gonna.
Those were not enough.
You're gonna give up your AFC
Oh,
for
it
that?
was close.
He's gotta dive in.
He's trying. Yeah, that's right.
Andy's
Oh, nice
okay.
IC from Andy.
That was good though. He forced a defensive IC. He's buying himself time. Are you
You
guys
can't say
witnessing
it's
this?
good or bad. You can't judge. It's good or bad.
That was great. That was the best case. I mean, his whole army would have been erased by IC drones there. But I think this is still completely winning for Andy right now. I mean, he
That's
still has a
right.
full base. Full base. 3 wars, Iron Curtain, MCV, Service Depot, Radar, flat cannons everywhere, Tesla coil in the back. He just rebuilt his battle lab. This is Okay, Miracle Seal time. It's Miracle Seal time, boys. He's going for the Miracle Seal here. This is what he needs. He needs a Miracle Seal. That is for damn sure. Gonna try to pick off some stray miners in the north, perhaps. Distracting for the Miracle Seal. We have the Miracle Seal en route. Can it perform miracles? The IC is the target. That's not going to do anything. Yikes. And his Grizzlies go down, and that's 1-0 for
Bad
him.
seal IV, I think. It was going for the crowded place.
And at this point, I think Legend can resign. He has one Grizzly tank on the field right now. One.
I think Legend is now in a losing position. Harriers once again trying to
Gear of reporting.
snipe the IC. So we see the GG has been called from Legend after losing all of his structures. Nice one.
Wow. That was a really good game. That was a really
That's right.
high level game. And there was a
I
few
want
mistakes made by
to.
both players, but not many. It was just generally really high level stuff all the way through.
That's right. It was a very good match. We were not expecting the swaps between those players. They were swapping their factions. Here you see the hick. They are playing Allied versus Soviet. This is unexpected. Let's go once again on hick phrases. Who do you think will take this match, Frank?
I think it's a coin flip. I have no idea. I think it's going to go down to the final game.
Do you think Hick is more balanced than
In terms of,
Arabian Oasis?
I guess so. I think Arabian Oasis is kind of tough for allies. Maybe Heck is a little better, a little bit more space.
The
Yeah, I think
Cliffs,
it's
maybe?
less likely. What, conscripts? That's interesting.
The Cliffs serves the Allied or the Soviets? I think the
Uh,
Allied,
I, th-
maybe?
I think it's the space really that makes it a little bit more allied friendly than Arabian. You're not. Your first battle lab is less likely to be sniped on a map like this because it's a little bit there's a larger distance. Um, and I'd like to see Andy play aggressive though. I'd like to see him just go one miner from war and just go straight tanks and bring the heat here. He's gonna have gems to support it. He can make miners behind that. Let's see. Okay, he's going
Maybe.
zero. He's thinking the same thing. He wants to bring the heat right away.
Look at Andy, he's moving his MCV toward the middle of the map, next to that gym batch for
So
the eco boost.
this is
He
a
wants
major
to
problem.
boost his eco. Look at the Seal IV.
Yeah, this is a serious time window here. This Seal IV can win the game. This
I think
conscript
yes,
and Rhino.
I agree with this. This Seal
It's because he needs his
IV.
MCV. He doesn't have many miners. If something gets sniped here, this is horrible for Andy. Horrible if something goes down. Legend
That's
should just
totally true.
threaten the MCV. But he's trying to defend himself at home. The conscripts are doing work, but they managed to defend against the rhinos.
Look at that Seal IV with
What's
the
he going to
sneaky
target?
moves on the bottom right.
Power would be huge. He should go for the power right now.
Andy
But
is
he's worried
trying
about
to
that.
do much damage, but I think
What is
it's
that
not enough.
doing? Oh, the sentry gun is there.
He's harassing. He was able to take power plant and the barracks. That was good and
Pretty
worthy.
nice, but it could have been way more devastating. And he just got the next ore refinery down before that happened. And the dust settles, and Legend has 5 miners to Andy's 3. Andy's on gems, so it's okay for now. But the fact that he has to rebuild his
Legend
power,
is
and
on 1k. Meanwhile, Andy on 4k. So the eco situation is better for Andy at the moment.
this power drop is questionable.
What do you see, Frank?
I think Legend's position is much better right now. He's got 6 miners and a battle lab.
I want to say something,
Andy.
Frank. Sorry for interrupting, but that airdrop was good because that sentry gun was not planted there. That sentry gun was up after the bird drop comes to that place. That's the point I wanted to say to you. He's moving his GIs now.
Yeah, this is kind of a problem for Andy right now. He's only on 2 wars right now at this stage of the game, and Legend's fully teched, and he has more miners. And where's Andy making his next ore refinery? Kind of a problem. So this is what I was talking about before the series started. Andy's gonna have to make some very difficult decisions, and this is one of them. How can Andy even play this position for a win? I don't know. This is a horrible position for him right now.
That's right. Rebel position for Andy. Both players are doing their best to hold their lines. Here we see the Rhinos from Andy and the Seal IFVs from Legend and the bird drops. Both the players are holding their tactics.
Ooh. Definitely part of the recipe for Andy is to try to stay forward, keep the pressure. Don't let Legend get safe. Try to find openings. But this number of Mirage tanks is going to reach a point where he's not going to be able to do that for much longer.
Here we see the spy. Frank, the spy is coming to Andy's base. It's going now for spying the war factory for sure. He's going to spy the war factory. Look at the bottom right.
And Andy's losing his whole army here as well. And the spy, did it get in? I think it got in. And Andy lost his whole army, so it's a tied series, boys.
We will find out moments later.
Did he get the cell?
I think he got it. Here we see the veteran burst tank.
Yeah, he's got the ore purifier as well, and he's expanding right now. This is over.
I think Andy's it's all over now.
It's over. Oh, he does have a radar. Where did he put that? There it is. Sneaky. This is risky business. By the back. Oh my god. Risky business. Yeah, get out of there. Jesus. That lead almost went gone. That was
really close.
Norwegian. Jesus, Legend. The hell are you sitting next to a barracks for?
That was really, really interesting.
So Andy's trying to bounce back. He just does not have any Rhino. He does not have the armor right now. There's no Rhino takes. You got 4 Rhino, 5 Rhinos. That's all he has.
Late lab from Andy. Do you think it's late or what?
Yeah, it's late. Honestly, the seal really delayed him.
That's right. Look at the Ricketeers. They are doing the harassment.
Veteran Grizzly are here, boys.
Legend is trying to distract Andy as much as he can.
Battle lab goes down.
Oh. Legend is playing more comfortably now after he spied the war factory.
Yeah, a last-ditch effort here by Legend's MCV, but
the longer goes, Legend is coming stronger. Handy without the GG, as usual. He just left the game. Here we see one for each. Dry heat. Do you think they will be playing the whole series, Allied versus Soviet?
Yes.
I think they both agreed before the series starts. What do you think?
Yeah, they definitely agreed. They're trying to prove something here. There was
Maybe.
a little bit of trash talking going on as well. So the egos are at risk. Um, and so far, we've seen two very good. I guess the second game was kind of one-sided, but maybe you can't move your MCV like that in the opening against Steel IV.
Maybe we can see much from both players on this map. Thank
Fran,
you, AGRGG. Thank you very much for the follow. Face down.
so Andy picks face down as Soviets.
One of Andy's favorite maps.
He truly just he loves the map. He just loves the map. I mean, it's notorious for being a Grand Cannon
They are
book
totally
rush.
swapping. They are totally swapping their factions. We used to see Andy as France at this map, if I'm not
I can't believe he
mistaken.
picked
Technical capture. Player
what?
defeated.
I mean,
Here,
okay.
here we see.
Look, this is going to end really quickly because if the
That's
France
right.
player gets two Grand Cannon, once there's two Grand Cannons, it's over. You have to kill the Allied before they get two. Once they have two, it's over. It's just going to cover the whole. It's just going to cover all the gems. Two Grand Cannons will cover everything. So we should. I mean, but I mean, how do you do it? I mean, he's gonna conscript rush, but GIs and pillboxes defend it,
As
right?
the
GIs and pillboxes the ones
as
defending.
this map small, as it's too hard to play, especially when you facing a player like Legend or Andy at this map. It's hard to face Andy's fronts, I think. They are totally swapping their factions.
Full
Was
commitment to
it?
the conscript here. Full
Look,
commitment
look,
to the
look, look.
conscript.
Here we see the AFC is up for Legend in the front. Look
Rocketeers here
at
as
the
well.
look at the GIs and the conscripts battle.
This is getting dicey. Is the power plant going to go down? He's going to go low power. The conscripts are here. He's low power. The cannon should be.
That
So
cannon
he's low
is
power, and he's alting the ore.
don't
Oh
don't
man!
Andy is
Shit.
alting the war factory. GG.
Oh man! Not a very not a very good game, but why does he like these kind of maps?
I don't like Frank. I don't like the alting, especially in the show matches. Do you agree with me or not?
I don't like the game that we just saw.
Me too.
That wasn't to me. If I'm a competitor, like, and I was like playing games, like I in my mind, I wouldn't even like count that. Like that's not a game.
I agree with you on this. The previous match was
But Legend
not
could have vetoed that. He could
that
have
good,
vetoed that.
to be honest.
It's a terrible map. I think that game right there just demonstrates why. Either the France player dies
Look,
to conscript rush, or the Soviet player dies to Grand Cannon bulk
look.
rush.
What did Andy type? My OP Conis deleted your GIs. Look at that explanation for the previous match. I don't know if they both agreed to swap the factions. I was expecting something different. these series. Here we go once again on Legend Descent.
Yeah, Andy should veto this.
It will be a good veto then.
Yeah, he should veto it, in my opinion. Okay, he was still France. He changed.
Here we see both of them are taking each other's factions.
He's not vetoing this.
I didn't know
That's a
why.
mistake. It's a mistake. I mean, first of all, it's Legend's favorite map, right?
I don't expect much from Legend while he is allied. Do you agree with me on this or
No,
what?
no, I don't. I don't agree with you. In Yuri's Revenge, Legend
Hey,
knows
Sub
exactly
Sheriff,
what
how
he's
are you
doing.
doing, my friend? You can just go ahead. I'm just welcoming the sheriff. You
It's all
just
good.
be comfortable with this.
Legend knows exactly what he's doing as allies in Yuri's Revenge. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Do you think
Um,
Legend is completely different in your event?
as opposed to RE2?
That's right.
Well, allies are completely different in those games. Completely, utterly different. Um,
This idea
and
is better than mine. That's totally true. The Allied, especially Allied, are different comparing
very different.
to
Very, 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 very.
RA2 allies.
Yeah, very different. Um, from an allied perspective, they're completely different games. Now,
Both of
I think we should
these
expect to
players
see live
preferring
the
Yours Revenge. So we made them Yours Revenge series.
CLIV. Is the drone going to get there in time?
Oh,
That would have been huge. So we have
here
an
we see.
engineer here from Andy. He's going to try to NG. Seal versus
This is the
NG.
first engineer for Andy. Here we see. It was a seal, IV or NG IV?
CLIV versus NG Flak.
NG
Is he
Flag.
going to get the war? He's not going to get the war. And what is Legend going to target with the Seal IFV? He just waypointed the structure. He exited the IFV, went back in.
I'm gonna follow that seal IV. Let's see what Legend can do among 3 sentry guns. That was bad positioning for bad targeting from Legend.
I mean, it forced
3
three
sentry
sentry
guns
guns.
in the middle of 3 sentry guns. He could have gone to the right of that war factory. What do you think,
Spy
Frank?
now? I think he's going to spy now. Or Tanya.
Another seal.
Another Seal.
Is it worthy?
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, he's the one creating the threats right now. Even if it fails, I mean, this is definitely the play.
That's right,
The
Lloyd.
Mirage tanks,
It's Legend's Descent. Look
6
at
miners for Legend.
that Desolator for the defensive purposes.
B-Lab's up as well. Andy's fine. I kind of like Andy. I like Andy's position right now.
Me too. Me too.
He's up miners
So
right
much.
now. The
Look
Iron
at
Curtain's
the.
going to be here shortly. Chronosphere,
He's
though.
trying to double the drone, something on the bottom right. He's making tricky moves with these 2 drones. Nice defense from Legend with 2 merge tanks. Do you think Legend is fast enough as allied or not?
Yes, he is. But he's in a pretty difficult spot here. He just got his second war factory up. Now he's trying to get the critical Mirage numbers up. And siege choppers are kind of a problem for allies, if we're being honest. They are hard to deal with. We'll see The answer is Guardian GIIVs or BFs.
I would like to see the siege choppers in the game, by the way.
Oh, there's 3 of them right now.
There are 3 of them. They are going now for
2
the
BFs.
attacking.
So Andy's moving out. These rhinos here are about to be. They're setting up for the IC.
2
While he's
battle
trying to attack
fortresses for legend. 3 battle fortresses now for legend
There's enough
to
Mirage, but
counter
he's got
these
an
choppers.
Patriot.
Patriot missile is doing the job, but
Chrono IC is going to be dangerous. Legend just needs to make sure that the IC is used,
the chrono
you know.
also is up for legend,
So is he going to
and
chrono 3 of these BFs or just 2?
it's ready now.
Or all? I mean, where do you chrono
Nice
these BFs?
production speed for legend. Look at the placement of the battle fortresses.
Oh, the
He
IC goes
was
down.
able to take the IC, and at the same time, Andy was able to take the chronosphere. The MCV went down as well. Here we see the reactor.
Yeah, Andy's low power, and he just lost to everything
Nice
at home.
movement from the both players.
Yikes.
What a massive damage done to
Oh my god, these
Andy's
BFs,
base.
these 3 BFs just killed the whole base.
Look at the supporting burst tanks, which are coming to support the battle fortresses. They are now on Andy's base. That was a very good game for Legend. He deserves to be claimed as the CNC #1 on Yours Revenge. Do you agree with this?
He claims to be #1, but I mean, if he's #1, he should win this series. Period.
It's now 2v2 to 2. Let me type the score. Okay, Hail Mary. All I can say that they are agreed on something to prove it in this show match. Do you agree with this point?
Yes,
They
yes.
are totally
Just
swapping
hoping.
their factions, Frank.
Yes. Legend better veto this, please. I don't want to watch this map. It's
Me
just
too.
face down, but shittier. It's just face down, except a little bit more poopy. It's just face down, but worse. I don't know I mean, it's just amazing saying that sentence. It's face down, but worse. But like, this map is unplayable. Sorry, Andy. It's
Thank you very
unplayable.
much, Ivor, for the raid. Thanks a lot, my friend.
It's all tied up.
I'm
He
waiting
has a
for
veto left.
Legend. Legend is switching to France. Frank, is it a good choice?
No, it's a good choice for this map, but this is Andy's best map. You could veto it if you wanted. Why aren't you? Why aren't you vetoing it?
There's something wrong. Okay, let's go once again on Hail Mary. Here we see Legend as France versus Andy as Iraq.
All right, you got to be expecting the same conscript rush, right? You're expecting this, right?
That's right. I'm expecting
So how do you
the
counter this? GI. So you have to be equally
GIs and
committal with
deploy.
GI.
GIs and deploy.
Undeployed? Are you crazy? You crazy? It's
When
mass GI. And Andy's going for the battle bunker push.
yeah, you have to make walls. Maybe
He's got to make.
walls can prevent the bunker from attacking.
Yeah, Battle Bunker is the name of the game here, and the game's over. It's Battle
Look,
Bunker, GG.
he did as I told you. Look at Legend.
Pillbox is awfully late. Why didn't he veto this?
I don't know why. He wanted to prove that France is a good map on Hail Mary. Sorry, is a good faction on Hail Mary. That was not true. Look at Andy expansion. This will be a quick GG.
Berg, if you're watching this at any point, please,
Here,
please remove these maps.
hey Berg,
These
welcome
maps
to the
are
stream, my friend.
horrible. They're horrible.
What do you say about this, Berg?
I've yet to see a game on this map that hasn't been exactly like this.
Look at Andy. I think it's the GG. Now.
Player defeated.
That was quick one for Andy.
True, he could have vetoed, but he didn't.
He did not veto. I don't know why.
I'm very surprised he did not.
Berg, some people like it. You are right, Berg, but we want something more interesting. Do you agree with me, Frank?
Yeah,
Or what?
yeah. I don't think it's not a competitive map.
I think it's
You know
not
what I
a
mean?
competitive series from
It's
the
not a
start.
competitive.
We were expecting something different. I'm telling you, my friends, my opinion. You can judge everything from your point of view. Divide freezes over. Divide freezes over. The next pick is divide freezes over. Let's go. The same factions. Legend will go as France. We were wondering, me and you,
Yeah,
about
made that
the
mistake.
same point. We want
Whoops.
Legend to change from France to another allied faction or nation. Here we see Legend switch to USA. Keeps his choice as allied. Don't know why. Questionable from both of them. Here we see Legend as allied on the bottom left, while we see Andy on the top right.
So I'm wondering if Legend's going to open up with Seal IFV again.
It's good for larger
Very.
maps. The Seal IV strategy is good for the larger maps.
It's good in general, but you know, you don't want to overdo it. You know. Oh God, he definitely should go Seal IFV. Are you looking at this? Andy
That's
Classic
right.
here.
Here we see the conscript Bush. Here we see a good pillbox.
Yeah, Andy should probably follow this up with straight rhinos here. And he probably should make a battle bunker by a factory, if we're being honest. AFC's coming and a Seal's coming. He's just been doing it all series. He's going to do it again. He is going straight rhinos to complement his conscripts at the bottom right. He wants to take out this oil derrick, but the counter to this is early Seal IV. And that's where he's going right now.
Do you think Andy should place? Oh, I'm speaking about the planting riff on the top left, just like he was hearing me, and
The battle bunker's up
made a
now.
riff.
So where does Legend go with his Seal IV? I don't know. 2 pillboxes here to help out, and the Seal IV goes straight to the conscripts. Hello! Goodbye. Deleted.
What is he doing?
And the worst part is now there's a you just beg Legend to build a seal IFV, which is extremely threatening after it kills all your conscripts. So now he has to deal with this. He's making sentry guns all over the place. Very annoying to play against. He has to build like a medium AI right now because of the seal IFV. He's gonna get a Desolator up, but as long as it doesn't kill anything, speaking of killing anything, two Grizzlies top left.
Frank, look
The
at the
sentry
left
gun.
corner. Look at the top left. Was
Yeah,
able
it's
to take the miner. He should have made one extra Grizzly to take
it's gonna go
that
down
miner
though
down.
later. It's only one red bar. It's going to go down later, but it's going to collect all the gems before it does, which is what its job was. And Andy is on Battle Lab, straight B Lab Tech.
Is
CIV
Andy's
live.
build order is questionable now? Look at
No, it's good. No, it's
it's
good.
good
It's good. This is good.
for the radiation, bunker and radiation.
Yeah, he's unsealable. He cannot be sealed, Tanya'd, or spied, which is what he's been losing to all series. So,
That's
and
totally
he's
true.
he's he's teched up. He's going to get Iron Curtain. He's going to be able to build the industrial plant. He's good. He's just going to need to make some wars after that. Legend going to go for this oil derrick kill. Huge. Pretty big.
Nice
I mean,
one.
that's the most he could get, really, from this seal. Still paid
Eight
for itself.
miners. 8 miners for Andy. How many refs? 2 refs for Andy. With 8 miners. 8 war miners. Do you
Is this
think
another seal in here? Or is this the spy? I don't see... He's not going to be able to spy anything.
missing much now?
Yeah, Tanya
Look at
IFV
the
in the middle here. It is the Tanya.
Tanya.
I have my sound off, so I can't hear. Harrier going to snipe the
Look,
Deso. Okay.
that's
A
good.
couple of siege choppers mixed in. Tanya IV. It could target the miners, boys. But
Oh,
it doesn't. It wants the MCV.
Tanya. Oh, the MCV went
You gotta be kidding
down.
me! You
Tanya,
gotta be kidding me!
Tanya is too tough to die.
Ugh. It just a hero. It just
That
dove
was a
straight
huge
in,
shot.
sacrificed itself to kill the MCV. Oh, that is
Now
painful.
Legend will be playing comfortably now after destroying Andy's MCV.
Siege choppers going down bottom right as well to the Guardian GIFVs. One get unit promoted. Everything going Legend's way. He forces the defensive IC.
Legend is playing good.
No, yeah, he's
This
losing
map.
some, losing a few Mirage there, but he forced the defensive IC. It's all Legend here.
Variable lag.
Two War Factories, or Purifier as well. No Service Depot for Andy. He's on one War Factory and only one War Factory. And that's it.
Do you feel any lags, Frank? I think it's smooth, or what?
I can't tell.
I think it was laggy after Andy lost his MCV. Or what?
I think my screen was so high pitched that it lagged the game. Yeah, Andy with 30K. I mean, I would like to see. I mean, Legend has no reason not to, spam pillboxes
Another
everywhere.
seal for Legend. This time.
He's got 9K. He should just make. So when you're this far ahead, you should just secure every way. So like Legend should build a service depot right now, just in case. You should build pillboxes all over the map, just in case.
Nice IC from Andy.
So could Legend?
He's
No, he's
trying
got plenty.
to clear the place from the Merc tanks, which are the big threat for the Rhinos. He's retreating
He's
now.
just gonna snipe. His plan is to simply snipe the War Factory with Harriers. There's no force shield. There's no flak. That's his plan.
No flak cannons. Don't forget this. Because no MCV.
And I believe you need 7 Harriers to snipe a War Factory. It could be 6. We're about to find out. I believe it's 7, though, boys.
They are 6. 5 is able to get it down. I think.
You need 7.
Oh,
Legend. If you know,
oh,
you gotta learn your Harry numbers, bro.
5 for Eagles, I think.
5 for
I
Eagles.
was wrong about this.
Assuming they all shoot at the same time, it's 5. But if the Soviet is spamming repair and you don't shoot all at the same time, they will save it on 1 red bar. But you need 7 to kill it with Harriers. And his Iron Curtain's gonna be ready. So the question is, does Andy save his IC to save his war use IC to save his war factory from impending doom? No, his war factory's gonna go down.
Is there any
With Harriers.
is there any chance for Andy to win this match?
No. No. No, he has a barracks right now. That's it. There's still a battle fortress. I mean, Legend is a full base. He's mixing in Rocketeers now, and BF goes down, which is nice. But there's just, I mean, Legend has how many war factories? 1, 2, 3, 4 war factories. He even has a service depot as well. So if he goes MTV, doesn't.
Do you think Andy needs diesel bomb? Andy just left. Just left the game. New tunnel. I want to refresh the tunnel. Don't know if Berg is still here. What do you think, Berg? Which tunnel? I will put another one for Legend. It's 3-3 now. Divide and conquer. Divide. Best of 9. Root. Hey Luke, welcome to the stream, my friend. Ed, welcome. You too, my friend. John, sup John. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Here we go once again on Divide and Conquer.
Pretty good Sov map, generally, but it's not a big map, so a BF push could be really scary here.
That's right.
Potentially. All right. So look, if I'm Andy,
what will you do?
You got to stop with the early game aggression. You got to
Latch,
stop.
thank you very much for the follow, my friend.
Because Legends countering it, I think, perfectly. He's just going for the natural counter to it, which is AFC after War Factory, straight Sea Life V. And then who has the threat now, right? It's the Sea Life V. That shit will snipe your War Factory with a single click. So he should just place his War Factory down, make miners, put a battle bunker right next to his war.
He has to go early radar. Andy should go early radar or what?
No. He needs to spam miners and place a battle bunker right next to his war factory, and he'll be fine.
As he always do.
But
he always placing a bunker next to his war factory.
He disagrees. Andy's he's not predictable.
He was doing this the whole series.
Is there NGs in both of these?
I think yes. Taz engineer. Excited.
He's got to sell that war probably.
Oh, he was trying to out. Yep. The next one is. How did I miss that? So that on the right side.
I don't know. Was that successful?
Which was having the engineer, not the other one.
Legend should should make IVs for every single one of these infantry units and just fully max out on this. He should make 3 more GIs and put the 3 more IVs and put the.
Both of them are trying to delay the production for the other one.
Andy's trying to NG again, I think. This flag track has low hit points though. He wants the Air Force Command killed again. Can he capture it or force the cell? He's slipping miners in behind this. Suddenly Andy's on 5 now.
Look at that.
He's threatening at the same time.
Look at that flag. He's chasing it with one Grizzly.
Yeah,
Another seal.
the early game aggression is working out. I'm eating my words here.
He's able to take the MCV, but kill this one first. The GGI IV must be killed first.
Wishes the seal.
Nice seal crush from Andy.
Yes.
That was just in time.
Yeah, crone that miner there.
I think it's a good map choice from Andy.
Sneaky NG!
Look
Sneaky
at it.
NG!
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Do you think it was
What?
a lucky crush or
He squished
he
the
saw
NG
it?
with the miner. Was that on purpose? Or
Don't
was
know
that
if it
like the
was
luckiest?
a lucky one or not.
I don't.
We
It
can
has
ask.
some
I will
serious
ask
luck.
him about this after the series.
That is serious luck, dude. There's no
we
way.
have to. We have to ask him about this one. Look at the seal. Another seal. Looks like he is trying to do 10 seals. Seal.
Legend gonna lose another miner there. He's in shambles. Andy is pushing for the W.
Legend is in shambles. Much
Yeah,
chaos.
he's down to 2 miners,
Much
and
chaos is going
Heavy.
on Legend's base.
The
And
next
he's
wave of
more
rhinos.
comfortable now.
He's on 3 warf.
Andy is more comfortable now. After these
Yeah, you get more
waves.
comfortable. He's on 3 war factories.
Look at that.
He's
Look at that.
smooth sailing. Seal needs
CIV.
to do.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. He's just gonna squish these powers, no big deal. And this is looking like Andy's completely winning now. He has slipped up macroscopically a little bit. He probably could have separated some of his miners to the right side. He's only mining 1 on that patch, but he's expanding right now. It's not going to be a problem. Legend
He's
is
trying
forced
to make.
into defensive IVs. This has been a really rough
That's
game
right.
for him. So
DGI IVs now. Can't do much damage to the rhinos.
he holds, but we have a huge split coming on the right-hand side. Legend cannot afford to lose another miner.
CV move for Andy. For the in the right mid. For the ore batch. Beneath that cliff. In the middle
He's gonna
side
get
of the
the
map.
Orav. No, he's not.
Look at Andy.
Miner.
He was able
Legend.
to take the refinery. Don't know why he has retreated. One miner went down for a Legend.
Legend's only on 3. That's not going to be enough. This is definitely Andy's game. 3 wars. A new expansion is going to be fully established.
Andy is doing much better.
Oh, wait a second.
Map.
We got an elite Grizzly tank. A couple of yeah, Andy just needs to create the counter threat. Yeah.
He's trying to keep it alive.
Legend's just so broke. He made another miner, so he's on 4
While
now.
Andy is trying to snipe that Grizzly with a drone.
It's 9 miners right now against 4.
If I were
9
Legend,
versus
I would
4.
have made Server Zebo. Server Zebo is good to keep that Grizzly alive from the drones. Look at those drones. Was able to drone all Legends miners on the right side.
Yeah, Legend's dead at this point.
I think Legend will lose at least 2 miners to the drones. The GG.
Not every day you see a Terror drone killing
from
an allied
Legend.
miner.
I think it's now 4-3 for Andy. I think Andy now is on a match point. It's 4-3, 4-3. What do you think Legend is going to pick now?
Caverns, probably.
Dawn of Peril. Weird Bick from Legend.
Yeah.
Veto. And a weird Veto as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe in something that Legend and Andy are so exciting. They always come with different stuff. I like their mentality, to be honest, but I don't like them in this series because they are swamming their factions.
I couldn't disagree more with you. This is great. This is great to see
Jungle.
them switching it up.
It's great to see them at all.
True, true.
Here we see Jungle of Vietnam. Okay, let's go now. This will be a match point for Andy, so watch out, Legend.
Right.
We
So
want it to
jungle.
be match point for both of them.
So you remember the game on Dorado?
Yes.
I think Legend wants to do the exact same thing that he did. Get a certain number of Mirage tanks, defensive powers, and just use the Chrono BFs for the kill. That's his plan. This is a perfect map for
That's
that.
true. What do you think? Who's going to take this one? Do you think Legend is able to take it?
Yeah, I think Legend's going to take this game and it's going to go to the final game. Yeah.
Can you answer me if I ask you why?
Why do I think Legend's going to take this game?
Yeah?
Because I think he has a very specific, very, very specific strategy in mind, and this map is perfect for it.
You mean that this map is a strategic one?
Um,
He's a tactician? You mean that Legend is a tactician?
well, I feel like the strongest play that the Allied can go for in Yuri's Revenge is the first Chronosphere timing with 3 BFs for the kill. And this map just is perfect for exactly that.
That's right.
Um,
Chronosphere is deadly at this map.
yes, the first one especially. If you time it with a couple of BFs, it can really sting. You got the NG though.
Look at the
here.
NG.
Speaking of timing,
Oh, the refinery?
he's just got to sell that. Yeah, that was really close.
That
That
was
was
really close,
that was too close,
but
honestly.
was not enough.
And honestly, I think Andy's build might have just cost him the game.
Nice
These two
reaction.
war,
Nice quick
these two
reaction
war
from
factories
Legend.
here. He has no. He does not have an efficient mining right now.
That's
And he
right.
went NG.
Do you like the
So
build order from Andy?
no. He's hit 0 twice now. So
Is
this is
it
not efficient.
vulnerable?
It's
Somehow?
not good because his ore refinery at the top left, he hit 0 3 times already.
He's long distancing mining or something like
Yeah.
that?
I think it would have been okay if he didn't open with NG flak. That's $1,000 that he spent, not on economy. But he's been hitting 0 and hitting inefficiency several times now. But he's fully established. It's not the end of the world.
Here we
That being
see
said,
Legend is trying to seal Andy.
why does he have drones? 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 Why does he have drones?
I don't know
Why?
why. I don't know why. There's no need for them.
Why?
So
Why does he have drones? No, I don't understand. Is he okay?
you are
okay.
playing. You are playing versus allied. So
It's for the seal / spy nonsense that he knows coming. One drone.
one drone is enough.
One drone is not enough for the seal, but multiple drones is enough.
Enough
I
at
think
all. I mean,
the idea. Mirage tank production, it has begun for Legend. 2 wars now. War Purifier probably coming up shortly after that, or is you then got to go for Chronosphere first?
No, I don't, Lloyd. No, I agree with Frank. I agree with Frank that Andy's build order is too bad because it's
It's fine now.
vulnerable.
He's fine. He's fine now.
After
it
the
just- it
bunker,
definitely-
after the bunker and the sentry guns. But before it was not. Am I wrong, Frank?
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I agree. I'm sure Andy would agree as well. He went broke 3 times. We saw it on our screens.
Here we see the Chronosphere as you mentioned before. The Chronosphere will be,
So
we mentioned,
this is
very
a
good.
critical moment in the game right now. He does not necessarily have the Mirage numbers yet, quite yet. Yeah, he does. He does. He can make BFs.
No need for the allied player to stretch to the middle or what? He's
Yeah,
just
you
having the
probably.
Chronosphere, so no need.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm surprised he's not making BFs right now.
Me too. I don't know why. He's
He's
just
making one. He's
Grizzlies
making one right now. He's
and
making
Ghost
one
tanks.
right now.
Look,
Yeah, the BF should be out any second now. First BF will be on the field. There it is.
that's right, because the GGI and the seal
So the Desolator, there's an answer to the Desolator bomb. This
is filling that.
This is
Battle
not going to be an
forces
easy
with
push
ghosts.
for Indy right now. This BF counters his Desolators.
Here
So
we
what
see
he's
the
going to have to
IC is
do,
up for Andy.
the Desolators are going to have to
Watch
be
out,
used
Legend.
for,
Watch out, Legend. Nice one. You have to retreat,
God!
Legend. That
the
was.
testicular fortitude to just stand there right by the radiation. He was just standing there right by the radiation.
He should have moved his burst tanks, I think.
Andy's going in. Legend
Keep
just missed
them
it.
away from the radiation.
The Chronosphere is going to be ready first. Andy's sacrificing his whole army. He has an army back at home with an Iron Curtain.
Legend now
But the
is not
Chronosphere,
in a bad position, Frank, but
he doesn't have any BFs to win with though.
the first one will be coming out now.
Is 1 BF really going to cut it though?
No, he needs at least 2 or 3.
So he should. Yeah, but now the Iron Curtain's going to be ready. There's going to be Force Shield and Iron Curtain. He could potentially kill nothing with this Chrono BF.
Nice.
The problem for Andy is he just lost his whole army there.
Nice
before this.
analysis, Frank.
The Rhino numbers for Andy right now is
I
far
forgot
lower
about
than
the
you'd
IC,
like.
that you can IC the structures.
So he waited the BF for 3 BFs. However, there is an Iron Curtain and a Force Shield.
He's
Andy
keeping
wants
the
to use
drones
the Iron
for the
Curtain.
IC. He's keeping the drones for the IC. Once Legend is using his chrono, he
He
will
doesn't have
IC the
enough
drones.
Mirage here. He's
Thank
not
you,
having enough Mirage.
thank you very much, Marco, for the raid. Thanks a lot, my friend.
I think Andy's going to win right now with this Iron Curtain right at Legend's front door. Where's he going to chrono?
Next to the IC for sure.
He use it on 2. Iron Curtain and
nice.
Force Shield use at the same time defensively. And he used all of his Rhinos to kill his opponent's MTD. Iron Curtain's still up.
Both
Andy still has a full base.
of them were not able to make the damage needed.
It's not over. It's not over.
It's not over. That's
No,
right.
no.
Still have the
So
battle
Legend-
lab and the war factories. That's why.
10k as well. Siege choppers
10K?
are going to be
That's right.
annoying though.
I don't know why he's always saying GG's
Yeah, this is not.
before the game ends.
I mean, you definitely prefer
More
Andy's
more
position, of
siege
course.
choppers now. More siege choppers.
Yeah, he still has the Chronosphere as well, and a Force Shield.
He's trying to. Tanya IV now is going to kill the IC. Look at that IV. Look at that IV.
Where's he going? Oh, he TT'd them all back. So the Tanya had an opening there. It could have gotten the nuclear
Oh.
reactor. He's going to go for the nuclear reactor at low power. Andy's on low power, no IC. There's a
Here
lot
we
of
see
siege choppers though.
the missile is up for Andy.
Legend saved his battle lab with one red tick. This game's on a knife's edge. Will this Chronosphere
Here we
win the
see.
game? There's no force shield right now. Andy is low power, no nuclear reactor. IC could win the game.
I agree with you, Frank. The game is not over yet.
Oh no, IC. Oh, his force shield's ready now.
It's not
ready.
over yet.
Siege chopper's gonna dive in for the B lab snipe. It's gonna go down this time.
He should have sold his battle lab moments before.
The Legend has 2 power plants and he's low power right now. So he cannot chrono IC, and I feel like that's his only
That's right.
way of winning. So he needs to get power. He needs to sell an ore refinery, he needs to sell a war factory, he needs to sell what he needs to get power. Because his only and he's definitely not gonna be able to chrono that.
If there's no power,
It's
there's
only
nothing.
played. The Iron Curtain is ready and Force Shield's ready again with 2 Tesla coils. It's over.
I think it's all over for Legend. Do you agree with this?
It is, but Andy's trolling more than I would like. He's got just a couple of APOCs right now. He used his IC as a complete troll to kill like a couple Guardian GIs.
All of our friends are saying GG's on the live chat. Do you think it's all over, my friends?
Legend could win with
Cloud,
this push.
Luke, Lloyd, Matt Tanks.
The IC
Zafias,
is
welcome to
not ready
the
yet.
stream, Zafias. Thank you very much for coming.
The Mirage in. The IC's not ready yet, boys. The Chronosphere goes down, but
DK,
siege choppers
thank you
are
very
needed
much.
at home. So Legend's not pushing. The IC's going to be ready in time, and he's going to be able to kill.
Here we
He has
see.
no miners.
Oh,
The Iron Curtain is not quite ready yet.
where is that desolator for Andy?
Andy's losing all of his APOCs. What's he doing? And Legend's making and Legend has 17k. He can make Harriers as well at home. He can still build an army.
The problem is the drones, the IC drones.
IC drones are not a problem at all. He's just going to repair everything with his IVs.
Nice,
What is
nice.
Andy doing? But hold up, nuclear missiles ready.
Nice one
and he's
from
gonna
Legend.
Oh, I shouldn't have killed anything.
Here we see the missile.
He's gonna kill all 3 war. It did not kill all 3 wars. So Legend can still
Legend
kill
was
Grizzlies,
lucky.
Grizzlies and Harriers. There
Still
are
have the last war
2
factory.
two BFs, 2 Mirage tanks, a couple of IVs, and a bunch of rockets. Is this gonna be enough, boys? One of the war
Nice
factories is
bush
going
with
down.
Rocketeers. Nice bush with Rocketeers.
Mirage
Very
tanks
good.
are doing work. There's no flat.
Wait.
There's one flat. Excuse me.
Oh, very good. That's good.
You gotta be
Just
kidding me.
kill the
You gotta be
AA.
kidding me.
Just kill the anti-air for Andy. And it's huge.
All right, and these IVs
What's
can
going
click the
on?
war refineries
What's
and
going on?
promote to elite.
Hey,
now.
Frank. Do you see?
He's winning.
I
He's
think
gotta get
Legend
power
is
up.
winning
He's
this.
the field.
He's completely winning the
Oh
series.
my
Oh
God.
my goodness. This is huge.
I'm
Literally
literally
huge.
face palming right now.
Hey,
I'm
my
literally
friends on the live chat, what do you say? What do you think? Oh, let me.
He cannot resist the troll, dude. He just cannot resist the troll. Just can't resist. He just had to use the IC to kill like a couple of Guardian GIs.
Oh, DMZ, Montana, DMZ.
And he made APOCs.
Perfect
He
map
could have made
for.
rhinos. Hold on. He could have made. Let's just think for a moment here. He could have made rhinos and used his IC on his rhinos to kill that whole army easily. Instead, he made APOCs and used his IC
He
to kill
was
2
trolling
Guardian
longer
GI.
than needed, and he paid the cost for that. He was trolling more than needed.
Well, shit.
Do you hear me, Frank? He
I
was
hear you.
trolling as
I'm just a
he's
little.
the
I'm
winner.
just a little flabbergasted right now from what I just saw.
I'm pretty
Just a
sure
little
that
collaboration.
Andy is surprised now from
Ah,
the
my
level
God. What the
Legend
hell was
showed.
that? And he picks DMZ?
What a
Double
perfect,
paradrap? You want to play against double paradrap?
what a perfect map to end the series. I think
Interesting.
in the final part, it was exciting series, unlike the beginning of the series. Do you agree with this, Frank?
I mean, the first
And
game on Arabian Oasis was probably the best game so far.
and I want to say that you are always hitting the dance floor, my friend.
Oh yeah.
My pleasure to have you on the later times. I have to
My
thank you,
pleasure.
my friend.
I'd like to see a GI rush from
Now,
Legend.
but I think garrisoning the structures is much better. Don't know if you agree with this.
Yeah, you got to garrison the structures.
Closing the
You got.
baths, closing the baths are more important.
So Legend needs to
Baths
be
are
aware
very
of
important
the. So every
on
time your
Montana.
allies you spawn top right on this map, the Soviet
Hey,
player will drop
Goryu,
their conscripts.
it's best of
Do you see the
9,
do
my
you see
friend.
the ore field? Like, do you see the ore
Both
field to the left of the Allied MCV? Like
both
up the
now
top.
on a match
Soviet will
point.
drop his conscripts right there, and he will move his conscripts over and right and click your power plant. And if that power plant goes
Look at that
down,
engineer.
you lose.
Look at that engineer. He is trying to snipe Legends War Factory.
You
Look
got to
at
be
Legends
kidding me!
War
All right,
Factory. He saw it
okay,
just in time.
all right.
He was able to
Legend.
save it. Look at look at Andy's face. Legend was able to take our factory. What a good show.
Oh man.
I think it was a triple pick from Andy.
I mean, his Warfack got injured. I mean, it has nothing to do with the map. I mean, I don't see how he's going to be able to come back from this, but maybe he's building his war factory right now. His power drop got cleaned up in the north, and the AFC is up, and Legends going for another NGIV. Rocketeers are on the way as well. He has one Rhino tech right now. One. He's forcing the drones. Oh God.
Still making engineers, and Legend is making engineers. NGIVs. Nice counter. Very nice from Legend. Look at that. He was able
Very
to
nice.
save both of them. The Grizzly and the NGIV. I like Legend's mentality in playing your revenge
He's dodging for
matches.
the miner. No, he needs to get out. He's going to try
That's
to
good.
NG the war again. He's going to
He's
get it.
distracting Andy.
Force the sell. Yeah, that's
Oh, nice, nice,
clutch.
nice. Everything
And he's
is
going to get a
going
miner
good.
as well. Hello.
Oh, everything is going good for Legend. I think now we can call it GG's. Legend is dominating this series. Very good games. Thank you very much, my friends, on the live chat for staying tuned for the whole series. Nice series, indeed. Do you agree that they were good series, or what, Frank?
Um, yeah, I mean, Andy threw the jungle game.
We all want to hear you now.
I mean, the first game was the best game. It's unfortunate that some of the games were lame city, but I mean, Andy easily could have won the jungle game, right? And once again, he could have he could have just made Rhino tanks and used his IC to kill Legends army easily, but
That's right.
instead he decided to make Apox
That's
and use his
right.
IC to kill two GIs.
That what made the difference? Do you think that made the difference?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you very much, my friend Frank, for
All right.
having you in this series. Hopefully you can join on the later ones. Nice to hear you and nice to have you. Thanks a lot. You are the best, my friend. Now I'm gonna leave you, my friend. And thanks a lot for all of my friends who were watching me on the live stream. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'm looking now for someone to raid. Don't know if there's anyone of our friends online now. I think they are all offline. Hopefully I can come back with more show matches. Thank you once again, Frank. You are the best, my friend. And see you. Goodbye, all.